Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Vintage Goddess. Today we're going to check in to see what's going on in this energy, see what messages the divine has for us today. Just a little note about my reading style. I am an intuitive reader. I don't necessarily ask questions. I just allow the divine to tell me what I need to know for the day. I find that when I attempt to ask specific questions, my guides tell me what they want me to know anyway, and I don't necessarily get those answers, not because my guides aren't listening, but because typically I already know the answer to the question and they're not about repeating themselves. So thank you. Welcome to my channel. If you do not resonate with this reading, feel free to click off. No hard feelings here. If you do resonate with the reading, please like and share. Please give me a subscribe. That helps my reading get picked up by the algorithm. You all know how YouTube and how these social media platforms work. And I really I like to set the intention that this reading finds the audience that needs to hear it, because I don't know, if you're anything like me, you probably need some answers right about now, because again, this energy has been interesting to say the least. So let's get started. Let's see what we got. I hope you all are having a wonderful day so far. I hope you all are living a beautiful, blessed, joyous life, free of frustration. All right, we have the World. Okay. The World represents the end of the major arcana, like an end of a cycle. So we are collectively closing out a cycle. You may know what that cycle is, like for me. Interesting fun fact, I'm autistic and I see patterns in people, places, things. I see patterns everywhere. And I just so happened to notice that my parents were going through a particular pattern that they go through every summer. And I'm like, you don't see this? It drives me crazy. So we have the 10 of Voices, which is also known as the 10 of Swords. So this particular pattern or cycle that we're closing out is one that it's been difficult. It's been hard. Sorry, I hit the camera. It's been painstaking. It has laid you out. And I definitely feel that. Like, it feels like we're getting hit. Just like every day is some type of new foolishness going on. I don't know where you guys are located. Comment below and let me know where you are. But I'm in the United States, and we all know the US is ghetto right now. We have the Muse of Materials. So interesting thing about this deck, let me tell you what deck I'm using. I'm using the Muse Tarot by Chris Ann. So there are no men in this deck. There are only women in this deck. And instead of having a king suit, we have a muse suit in this deck. So the muse represents, like, especially the Muse of Materials. Materials are equivalent to pentacles in your normal tarot deck. This is telling us that if we look at, we have the World here, and we have this cycle closing out. We have the 10 of Swords. We have, you may have gone through betrayal, hurt. You may be seeing people for who they are right now. While this is an ending, this is also a beginning, because that 10 reduces to 1. So wherever you are right now, hold steady, hold fast, stand in your power, heal, because you are headed forward. some real extreme abundance. Like where you are going, the people, places, and things in your life can no longer go. So don't spend too much time wallowing in pity. Don't spend too much time in that hurt energy. If those people walk away, let them go. If you find out that they have betrayed you somehow, say thank you, because Spirit is showing you those people that cannot move into your next season because they haven't done the work. You've done the work. You've done the work to end the cycle. They have not. And if you try to carry them forward with you, they're going to mess all of this up right here. They're going to mess all this abundance up. Look at all these flowers, these apples. Like, this is the greenery here. This is, grounded, that you're grounded. Wherever you're going, you're going to be grounded and successful. We're talking about a plethora of abundance coming your way. We also have the 9 of Emotions and the 8 of Materials. This is wish fulfillment for you. This is wish fulfillment. You may not feel like it right now, but you are becoming an expert at whatever it is that you've got your hands on. Look at, and I'm sure this probably represents a particular deity, but I don't know what it is. It's giving me Hindu vibes. You guys comment below. Correct me if I'm wrong, or let me know what I'm looking at. But in any case, everything you put your hands on is going to bloom. Everything you put your hands on is going to be beautiful. But you've got to trust in yourself. You've got to trust this. You've got to trust this process of removal here. The 9 of Emotions, the 9 of Cups. Like, even in the imagery of the 9 of Cups, like, she's sitting very comfortably, clearly in control of the things around her, the cups around her, her emotions. She's her own genie in the bottle. Genie in the bottle. Okay. We also have the 10 of Emotions here, which represent the 10 of Cups. So if any of you are attempting or trying to manifest love into your life, your 10 of Cups is coming. Your wish fulfillment is coming. Stay positive. Stay focused on your goals. Stay focused on your manifestations. Don't let the things that are happening around you tank your vibe. You are required to maintain a high vibrational status here where you are right now. Don't let these endings, and I'm preaching to the choir. I'm talking to myself because I've had some endings myself. I've seen, the lack of support of so-called people that are called friends, people that I trusted. I've had things just, ripped from me all of a sudden with it. It just didn't seem to make sense. But we have to trust in the divine and trust and know that it's for our own good. Here we have the Muse of Emotions. Like this particular 10 of Cups that you're receiving, and I love that we have like a pattern of 10s here. With this ending, or this may be a relationship that has come to an end that you didn't see coming, you never thought coming. But I want to talk about scarcity mindset right now. Your ancestors, the divine, spirit, source, when you come to them with a request, they want you to think bigger. So whatever is being, I wanted to use the word eclipsed out of your life. Whatever is being eclipsed out of your life, there's better for you. And I know I've been there. I know that it may not feel like it right now. You may not see it right now. And you're like, how in the hell is this going to be for my highest good? I know, been there, done that. Got so many t-shirts. I don't want another one. But when you look back, if you just release it, if you just be obedient, when you look back, you'll see where it didn't work out. You'll see where, maybe your relationship was based on materialistic things and it had no foundation. You'll see where that job in the long run wasn't going to be good for you. And maybe you got to gut it out, and, your finances look like who did it, why, and what for. But if you hold on, and if you stay patient, and if you stay grounded in trust, you're going to reach this muse of materials. You're going to reach this muse of emotions. You're about to have everything that your beautiful heart desires. Wish fulfillment, complete wish fulfillment. The test is that it doesn't look like it now. It doesn't look like it now. Comment below if you're feeling the same way, because I wake up every day and I'm like, wait, hold up. Like, this is not what I thought it would be. What's happening? Like, I feel in some areas of my life, I feel very stagnant. Like nothing's happening. I'm unable to progress in anything. And I have to shift my focus and understand that it's at the darkest times, when it seems dark in your life, when it seems empty, when it seems quiet, Source is working the most in your life in those moments. And the test for you is to simply continue to believe. Justice. We have justice in Ace of Inspiration. So again, we're talking that the theme here is endings and beginnings. Endings and beginnings. We have the Ace of Inspiration here, which represents, like, inspiration represents the wand suit in your traditional tarot. And wands are about action. Wand suits represent the zodiac signs Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And I'm not well versed in astrology, but I am I am an Aries sun, a Sag moon, and a Libra rising. I have a ton of fire in my natal chart, and I know that as fire signs, we are go-getters. We are leaders. We are action-oriented people. You are about to get an opportunity to take action on something that's going to help usher in this brand new beginning. Like, you are about to receive justice for everything that you lost, everything that was taken from you, every time you were hurt, every time you showed up as genuine and somebody like messed you over. I had to choose my words. You are about to receive justice for all of that, divine ones. Don't be fooled by what you see. This is definitely a moment where you need to walk by faith and not by sight. This is definitely a moment where you don't want to succumb to the illusions around you, because the scales are being balanced here. The scales are being balanced. Also, the flip side to this, back to those people that may have been eclipsed out of your life. Sometimes when people are receiving, when karma comes to collect from us, whether it's good or bad, there's a fallout. There's a residual. And anytime that somebody just disappears from my life, I have my moment, I pout, but then I remember that is in fact for my protection, especially in that moment, because this is a, to me, this is giving, you know, reaping what you've sown vibes right now. And a lot of people are reaping the fruits of their labors, good or bad. And if you are in or around or closely energetically tied to someone that is receiving karma for their not so kind actions, you're gonna feel the residual of that if you're energetically tied to that person. So again, if people are being removed from your life, it doesn't necessarily mean it's forever. Let it happen, let it go, because there's something happening behind the scenes that you're not seeing. Because this justice is about to come through. You know, this is a major arcana here. So far, we've got two. We've got the World and we've got Justice. Two of Materials. This is another card of balance or lack thereof. I'm getting your life is about to come into balance. It is about to come into balance. We have the imagery of someone dancing freely. If you're a dancer, you know, she's in a passe right now. She is open. She is joyous. You have people, places, and things around you that are starting to come into focus for you. These roses are bloomed. These roses are healthy. There's a healthy balance coming into your life. But also keep in mind that requires a certain level of release also. You can't be out here doing the most with the least. Be mindful, you know, of your energy. Be mindful of stretching yourself too thin or overcommitting yourself, which I have a bad habit of doing. We have the Three of Voices here. Voices represent swords in this deck. So this is the Three of Swords. So before I channel that message, I want to pull another card. So I'm just gonna call it what it is. So we clearly have relationship energy in this reading. So I'm just gonna flow with it, especially with the cups showing up here. There was a point in time when someone broke your heart. Again, this is going back to showing up and being open, being honest. You loved this person unconditionally. You offered them your cup. And at the time, they didn't find it suitable for them. At the time, they didn't take it. This person is looking back on the hurt they caused you, and they're in an energy of what did I do? See, they see you as your as their 10 of cups. They know that now. They were off gallivanting with these other 3 cups. They may have put you in a third party. I hate using that term, but you know, they may put you in a situation where you were competing with other people, only to find that there was no competition. Because if you look closely at this card and look at this outline, there are only 2 people here, 2 people that are clearly meant to be together, 2 people that clearly share a divine connection. Whew. All right, we've got the Queen of Voices. Okay, I'm gonna get another card on this. Okay, before I look at that card, I want to share something that I just got as I was pulling another card. I feel like as I was describing this scenario, some of you may have frozen up. The Queen of Voices is the equivalent to the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, she doesn't take anybody's mess. You may feel some kind of way about this person, even thinking about you, like even thinking about the past, what happened. She is surrounded right now by crows or ravens, and birds are messengers. You're getting your messages from the divine. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe these are also birds of prey. So your sight is online right now, meaning you are seeing all the way through the bullshit. This person that's watching you, or that's remembering you or thinking of you, this person knows that you're not going to be about that bullshit when they come back. This person knows that if they are going to return to you, because these three cups are done. There's 1 cup left. If and how, that's the question. If they can return, and if they can, how in the world are they going to do it? There is a situation, if you're involved with a divine counterpart, aka twin flame, you know how that works. You know you mirror each other. You know you both go through a separation where you experience a lot of growth. And sometimes the person that runs from the connection first, sorry, had a phone call. Forgot to put my phone on airplane mode. Not only does one person run from the connection, but another person chases. You both in that moment are involved in an intense amount of energy. You are intensely, like, the person that's chasing is like almost obsessed with this connection, with having this connection with, and likely, like in my case, I suffered from abandonment issues, so that made things even worse. But it showed me that that's something that I needed to heal. In the case of the runner, and I'm curious, I'm getting 5 of Swords energy here. Like, they self-sabotage. Instead of coming to you, and some of them do, but instead of coming to you and saying, hey, I can't take this right now for whatever reason, I'm just not ready for it, they're too insecure to admit to you how they really feel, and they end up doing things that they later regret. I say all that to say that with the Death card here, there's some rebirth happening here. I'm sure there's some significance to the moth, but other death cards I've seen, butterflies, and butterflies are, I think butterflies and moths are in the same family, but butterflies are a sign of rebirth. Going back to the ending of cycles here. So that cycle, that running and chasing cycle for you may be coming to an end. There's something, especially with the balancing of these scales, there's something, someone, some situation that is being put to rest and reborn. Yeah. And the Ace of Voices is equivalent to the Ace of Swords. You're about to receive clarity on everything. This person is about to come to you and tell you the whys. They're about to come to you and tell you the truth. I love that there's an owl on this card. Again, that focus, that sight is going to be clear. The Ace of Voices also represents, to me, it is a yes card to me. It's a confirmation to me that you are on the right track. It may not seem, you may be like, how in the world is this the right track? My life is a hot mess right now. But keep in mind that things have to fall apart in order to come together. Yeah, if you resonate with this, if this is your story, comment below. Let me know. It's always nice to not feel alone in things, because this journey is not easy. Yeah, man, this person, like, this is confirmation right here. This person had wanted to keep their options open when they were dealing with you. They knew that you were the end all be all. They knew that you were the 10 of emotions, and they also may have felt that somehow they would mess it up. So they ran from this situation. There may have been other people involved that gave this person bad advice. But now they know that you are a divine gift. Now they know that you are an empress. How did this shift into, okay, just rolling with it. You are the empress. They left you out in the cold. So like I said, they may have ghosted you. Didn't really give you an explanation as to, you know, why things couldn't move forward. And they're trying to find a way to come back to you. That's Three of Inspiration, which is the Three of Wands. They're waiting. They're trying to wait for the right time. The right time is divine time. Point blank, period. I try to steer clear from giving time frames for people because that's or time frames, like when it comes to union for people or finding their person, because that's when I'm doing that, I'm minding the business of the divine, and I have no place in that. So with the Three of Inspiration, this is kind of twofold. Like, once you receive this clarity from this person, these dominoes are gonna start falling, and they're gonna fall quickly. Things are gonna move quickly. So again, if you're in this place of solitude, this place of silence, this is a place of growth for you. Be working on those things. Be working on yourself. Fall in love with yourself. Do for yourself. Be prepared, because if this is something that you want, if you are trying to manifest love into your life, it's coming. It's coming. But if you're not ready for it, it's not going to be grounded. I have the Knight of Voices here. So yeah, this person is going to come in fast and abrupt. They may seem harsh in their speech, but just keep in mind, they don't know how to approach you. Don't Queen of Swords them just yet. I'm sorry I keep hitting the camera. Let's take a couple of more cards and wrap this up. Let's wrap this story up. I hope it's not all over the place. I hope there's a red thread somewhere. We've got the Six of Voices, which is the Six of Swords. This is travel. This is travel. Someone may be traveling to see you, or this entire connection. I don't want to think just in the realm of like love, high level, looking at this as a whole. Everything is about to smooth out for you. It feels a little bumpy right now, but everything, you're moving towards calmer waters. This could also, this could also be a past life connection for you. Past life events. You're finally going to see the fruits of your labor. So again, know that even when you plant a seed, the growth, the miracle takes place in the darkness. It takes place in the dirt. You don't get to see what's happening, underneath the dirt. You just have to wait until it blooms. And when it blooms is the right time. And everything is about to bloom beautifully for you. Yeah. A brand new beginning. Ace of Emotions. In love with you, in love with another person, in love with life. Yeah, that's great. That's a beautiful ending. Let's see if I can get one more card. Make things even. I love it when I try not to do a love reading and it turns into a love reading. Which is why I don't ask questions. I just let the divine tell me what I need to know for the collective and for myself. Because even though I try not to do it, The divine is gonna listen to my heart and what's on my heart. All right, let's see. Queen of Inspiration, aka Queen of Wands. You are a creator. And everything you create turns to gold. Look at this goddess. Look at this goddess hovering over the pyramids of Giza. Like, you have, your ancestors were like nothing to play with. You are made of pure magic, and don't you let anybody tell you otherwise. So whatever your heart desires, you have the power to bring it into reality. You got to be obedient, but you got to be obedient. And I'm going to go back to this Ten of Swords and to people that may be, people, places, and things that you may be entertaining that cannot go on this next season. They cannot go on this next season. So let them go. Don't fret. Don't worry. Stay present and trust in the divine, and you will have everything that your heart desires. This was unexpected, and this was a beautiful reading. I hope you find it useful. I hope you were able to get something from it. I hope you leave it encouraged. So I'm going to close out with that, and I hope that you guys have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.